back, YouTube. 'Tis I, Tutor UK. Have you missed me? No, I didn't think so. Yeah, you can see from the title, this is not a sort of organised video or structured video in that sense. But yeah, you can see from the title, clearly I can't fucking count. I don't think it would be a genius to work out what that means, but I'll come to that anyway. Bit of a chat about Revival next week. So that is going to be a happening, as he like Gorilla Monsoon used to say in the wrestling. It's a happening. And just, I suppose, maybe explain a little bit why the lack of videos, perhaps, if anyone's even bothered. It's just, I mentioned, you know, I intimated at the start of the year, or whenever it fucking was, in terms of the car boots, it'd probably be few and far between. And it's not that, I suppose it is a little bit that I've lost the sort of hunger for it. I think it's because, as a collection, I've got a lot of the stuff that I probably really ever wanted. There's still things I want, I wouldn't mind, but that hunger and that drive's probably waned a little bit. And there's no point making a video if you've got fucking nothing to talk about, nothing to show. And I know what people are going to say, but I've done it myself. Oh, I'll show that collection, do this collection, da -da. It's easy said to do. You need to have that motivation, you need to have that drive, and that's been lacking. And that's transcended across, not just from YouTube, but like I say, just going to the car boots and stuff like that as well. It's just waned slightly. Maybe I just probably need, you know, probably just do a break, maybe, you know, a bit of a hiatus, as I like to call it. Just ease back a little bit, and then maybe next year might be different. Might be towards the end of the year. Might, you know, think, oh, I'm gonna fucking go again, and then get the bug for it. But I'm not. Let's say I'm not getting. It is what it is. It's no big deal. It doesn't affect my life at all in any sort of shape, way, or form. Yeah, I've still been picking up the odd bit just from charity shopping. That's all it is. There's nothing amazing. Well, there is one fucking really nice thing that I found. But yeah, there's no massive hauls. There's nothing going on like that. And again, I thought I'd just change it up a little bit because, you know, again, I've banged on about this fucking God knows how many times. People sick to death of hearing about it. This room that I'm in here is not conducive with, you know, fucking playing games or anything like that. Shit has to be moved around to make a video, and it just, the absolute ball ache involved in it all. It's just, you know, there needs to be a real fucking reason to do it, kind of thing. Otherwise, it's like too much fucking effort. Fucking def it off, bin it off. But I thought we'd do this one because I say we've got fucking Revival next week. Come to that in a bit. I've got a few bits here, and obviously I need to explain the distinct lack of fucking Mega Drive video collection. That's because you fucking haven't got a full fucking UK PAL set 2T, isn't it, you twat? Because you can't fucking count. I can count, by the way, I can count. It's just because I was using Retro Collect as the source, as the sort of guide, if you like. And I mean, I've been on Retro Collect for, I don't know, fucking years and years and years, you know. I was using it to catalogue Master System, and the whole lot, so it's been fucking years. And obviously at that point now, I had no real intention of collecting full Mega Drive. So the ones that I had, the games that I had, I can't remember if they changed it or if it's been altered, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's still the same. You can't sort of choose cart only and stuff. So a lot of the games that I put on there, from, you know, way back when, were like cart only, or the Genesis versions and stuff. And then obviously things change, things alter. Oh, let's go for a full Mega Drive set. So as I'm looking down, I'm only viewing the ones that I'm missing, unbeknownst to myself, that a lot of the other ones I put in there I ticked as cart only, or ticked because I got the Genesis version, etc. Or ticked because I think, again, they've obviously done some revisions to it. Not a great deal, but it must have been a couple of years back, because some of the stuff didn't have pictures and it was just one word. And I mentioned this about the Spider-Man game, because Spider-Man Animated isn't called Spider-Man Animated, and it's stuff because there was no pictures against it. So that happened with another game here. I'll show you. Yeah, so when you go through it, and I even had to actually Google the game to find out which one it was I was missing, because for the life of me I couldn't work out what it was. So yeah, it's not bomb-proof. It's not perfect. I know that, and it's, yeah, my own stupid fault, because I should have just really, when I got even closer to that, I should have really gone through and revised it. I am short of one game at the minute that I could probably easily buy off eBay, truth be told. But hopefully, fingers crossed, next week it should be the last two or three pieces of the jigsaw missing. I mean, I wasn't really ever going to make the full video anyway until a few of the games that I had are upgraded, just sort of faded inserts, maybe one or two sort of lower end manuals that I could have just added in, you know, just to make it a little bit tidier. I mean, some of the higher end manuals, I'm not going to source them anytime soon, so I'm not overly fussed them, but just some of the lower end ones, I thought to myself, you know what, I can get them, and I should get them, really. So that being said, which ones was I missing? Again, like I said, I must have had these loose cart, these two for definite. So we've got ourselves Pac-Mania, which was missing. I even went back and looked at my videos, because I was telling the lads it took me fucking 5.5 hours to get all the Mega Drive games off the shelf, sort them all out, cross-reference them against RetroCollect, put them on the shelf in alphabetical order. I've had to shift loads of stuff. You can see all stuff here. Load of stuff's gone in all the Wii U stuff. I don't know if I talked about this. I think I told Craig's here again as well. All that's been boxed up. All the Wii, a lot of the Wii, there's still some Wii U, but the big box Wii U stuff, that's been boxed up. That's up in the garage. Fucking about 3 or 4 massive boxes full of stuff. Just thinning down the shelves here to make room enough for the shelving over that side there, which you won't see. Yeah, just so the games can be displayed properly, if you like. A bit like what we've got here with the Cube, rather than sort of slotted in higgledy-piggledy. So yeah, fucking hours and hours. And then obviously I did, well, not obviously because you don't know that, but I did PlayStation as well, which I've been threatening to do for ages, and I thought, you know what, we'll fucking do that. Again, fucking God knows how many hours that was spent. I'll just quickly show you. These are all the duplicates that I pulled that have come off from that. So yeah, a lot of duplicates, a lot of just shit that's just taking up space. So you know, that all got tidied up. I know that all got tidied up as well. So yeah, I've not been doing anything or not been bothered. It's just, you know, the thing. Some people have said that would have been made a great video, but fucking the floor space here, obviously I have to take shit out to do this, but the actual physical floor space, it's only a couple of feet by a couple of feet, and once you start putting 500 fucking games in here, no, ain't no chance. Yeah, not from a filming aspect. So that was a bit cathartic to do, and it was nice to go through the PlayStation stuff actually as well, and you know, identify stuff that needs upgrading, stuff that weren't right, this, that, and the other. So, you know, fair old lick of games. And nothing. There's a few nice ones in there, nothing amazing, and I'll probably just take them to the next market. I've done nothing with them. I've not even gone back to the ones I'm keeping, and you know, do any case upgrades. So you know, not touched them yet. So that's really what I've been up to. Like I say, just from filling out these other games. So yeah, like Pac-Mania, CEX credit, wonderful. I mean, these two were in CEX. I was 6 games short. Fucking hope it's only 6 games. 2 of them I got straight away from CEX. They had enough in stock. Another 2 CEX carry, but they didn't have in stock at that time. And another 2 they just didn't carry at all. So one of them I've managed to source. I'm still waiting for one. I'll tell you what that one is at the end. And then the other 2, one I bought from eBay, and then the other one I'm getting at Revival. So the other one that I've got a bag straight off the bat from CEX was, yeah, Super WrestleMania. I said I must have just had it loose cart at some point, and I've ticked it off. But it's in there now anyway. None of the games that I was missing. Well, see, I thought this. There was only 6 games, and to be honest, when you looked at it on paper, I thought that it should be all right to get. And the one I'll show you in a minute, that the last one I just acquired, fucking on eBay, bloody hell, that's a bit expensive. But I managed to bag it from CEX eventually. So one of the games that CEX don't carry. No, actually, we'll do this one first. So this ended up being would have been, should I say, the most expensive game. If you went to eBay, I think the cheapest one seems like 35 quid. This is one I had Genesis, I had complete Genesis, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And I remember there was a point where I knew this, and I added this game into my basket on CEX at some point. I must have basically been short of a few quid, and I thought, oh, just take that one out, I'll get it another time. Never bothered. So mentally I'm thinking I've got it, and I didn't. And it's Shine in the Darkness. So, you know, not a very rare game at all, and fucking really lucky that CEX managed to have a copy that's popped up. So yeah, I mean, manual's not mint tab, but it's all there. There's no rips. There's a few creases in it. Well loved game. Obviously, you know, classic role-playing game. This, but I say it's just one I had that was Genesis, and fucking 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whenever it was, I just added it in. Pac-Man and WrestleMania, I think I must just add loose carts, because there was a point when, again, I sort of went through the shelves, and when I was sort of, I'm going for a full Mega Drive, and I must have just cleared out all the loose carts, because I've only got a handful of half decent ones that I'd sort of kept. Like, I think I got my Hellfire there and stuff like that. And unbeknownst to me, I'd added them in as games. So I even went back and reviewed videos just in case. But those games did not appear in the video. So the last one that CEX do carry, and the last one that I've kind of haven't sourced yet, is Bloodshot. Blue Spine game. Get it for that 24 quid, give or take. I think the going rate realistically for a complete copy, it doesn't have to be mint, about 15 quid I think, give or take. So say push comes, I'm still hoping that CEX will get one in. Theirs is only 12 quid, so again like 13.50 with postage. That, or maybe look for a copy at Revival next week. That's the plan. And or let's say if CEX managed to get one in copy, I've only got a couple of quid left in credit with CEX anyway, but should be enough to secure a copy. I mean, I can always chuck a bit more against it from PayPal, so say easily doable. And the last one that I haven't got yet, which I'm due to get, is Fun and Games. Bizarrely, I don't know why I added that one in. I think I might have got confused with Art Alive, perhaps. I don't know. But yeah, Fun and Games. But that is, you know, you think that's a fucking easy. It's not. Go on eBay. Go and find it on eBay now. Not fucking 15 quid. 15, 20 quid. But I managed to bag one from Sawforms from Lee. So like I say, I've got that on order, if you like. So I'll get that next week. CEX don't carry that one. CEX don't carry this one. This is one's on about. Didn't have a picture. It's just called International Rugby, and for some reason I thought I had it and I didn't. And it's a Domart game. My mate Craig's here again. He managed to dig a copy of this out, so I sent him a list. I said, you ain't got any of these, have you? Which had a few of the games that I was missing. And obviously his fucking vault that he went through. But I managed to bag this from eBay. Wilder Books. I think it was like less than a tenner delivered, and it said excellent condition, and it's in really nice. So I can't fault it. You know, I don't mind paying a tenner. But yeah, Craig's here again's got a nice copy of this. But yeah, there was no image of this at all. It just sort of says International Rugby, so I had to sort of go and check to see what the fuck what game it was that I was missing. I don't ever recall buying it. So again, God knows. I must have added it in at some point thinking it's just rugby, a bit like with Spider-Man. Unbeknownst to me, they're two separate games. So yeah, realistically, all we're missing now is Bloodshot, and obviously Fun and Games is to come. And that should, then, if I can count properly, that should be them all. There's still a couple that I want to just upgrade, just the covers and the inserts, and like I say, bag a few lower end manuals that are possible just to chip off. I mean, it may end up being I buy a full game again, I don't know. But yeah, it's official, I can't count. Anyway, so speaking of eBay, God, I don't think I've shown this. I can't remember. I don't think I've shown it. If I have, I do apologise. David Burstall, but he's just called David Plays Games Badly. I think he's dropped his last name. He doesn't want to be called Bird Brain Burstle. I love David's videos, really entertaining. He mentioned this, this is how long ago it's been. He picked it up, it's basically inspired by the Fifth Element, New York Racer, £1.50 from the CEX. Took a fucking fly and it's come through, it's absolutely superb. Early release. So it's actually still a CD game. So the blue discs means it's CD, not DVD. And obviously the darker colour blue boxes. But yeah, really good condition. Really great condition. And it's just the flying scenes from the Fifth Element. So I don't think I've shown that because I would have stuck it into the PlayStation shelf collection hoard. And I probably would have delabelled it as well. Because I don't like leaving these sticky labels on for too long. Because I think over time they fucking weld themselves into the plastic. It's like fucking acetate. So I'm going to delabel this now while you can sit there and watch my balding head. Talk about balding heads. We've lost a fucking YouTuber. My old mate Daz. Co Jones, No More Jones. Golden No Balls. He's checked it all in. I'm sure everyone knows anyway. But yeah, if you're waiting for a video from Daz, you'll be waiting a long fucking time. Yeah, I think it's a shame that he removed the whole channel. I think it would have been nice to have left videos up, but it's his shit. I've said this before about games and anything else. It's your shit, you do what you want with it. And fuck a lot of them, because it doesn't make no difference what they think. But I think it would have been nice. But yeah, like I say, Daz's stuff, he can do what he likes. But yeah, he's gone. He's gone off the tubes. He's a very active person, is Daz. And I think, you know, when he sets his mind to something, that's it, it's done. So yeah, it's a shame. I'm sure he'll still be maybe lurking, watching, I don't know. Maybe he's gone on to pastures new, all new hobby. Yeah, he's mentioned that in the past, hasn't he? He goes balls deep into everything, so, you know, he may be, I don't know, fucking fly fishing. And no doubt he'll buy the best fucking fishing rod ever and not fish with it. How many fish are caught that does? I ain't been fishing. I can't swim. Anyway, so that's that's the story of the Mega Drive. It will be coming. It is nearing its finale. It's nearing the final now. So yeah, after Revival's been and gone, we should have that video up. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Fucking 449 games or something stupid. Fuck me, I don't know. That's going to take a lot of Budweiser to get through, isn't it? Might have to be a 2-parter. Might have to be a 10-parter. Fucking make it a whole series. Can't keep me going for a while. Anyway, a couple of randoms from the charity shop. Fucking been ages since. Well, obviously I've never been. I don't go sourcing these anymore in that respect. But it's been ages since I've seen any in the charity shop. So it's really nice to see these two. £1 each. Some GameCube Wave Race Blue Storm. Not very expensive, but complete. Oh, they have a nice poster, manual. But yeah, we've got all that. And this one was. I mean, when I saw this, I thought, well, I need to check mine because this is in great condition, and it's definitely gone up in price. I mean, I did struggle to get this one. I think it was anyway. Was this one I bought off Aunt Harper? Can't remember. But it's about £55 game now. Namco anniversary, the 50th anniversary. So I'm going to check mine. But this is fucking great condition. Really, really nice condition. Oh, it's not to hand. Oh, it's behind here. I'll check before the video's over. But yeah, well, I think I'm going to fucking sell it because I don't need it because I've got it. But so double check against mine. So that's it. That's what I mean. Nothing's fucking now's doing, lads and girls. But next week stuff is doing. We are going to Revival Generation X. Details will be down below. Yeah, it's probably the best no, it's not probably, it is the best community event, bar none, in my honest opinion. And I've been to a lot of events now. I would probably, you know, wouldn't say I hadn't. Does that even make sense? But yeah, I've been to fucking loads, and it's got the better vibe. It's smaller. It's more for the community. It's more. I wouldn't say it's cliques, but it's a tighter. It's not an expo, all right. So it's not an expo, and it's not a fucking Comic-Con thing. It is a gamers collectors event. That's probably the right word. Gamer collector event. Yeah, and it has a really good vibe about it. You know, it really does. No, there's not going to be fucking halls and halls of traders. It's not a fucking market. There will be plenty of traders there, and there will be plenty of arcades to play. And it's kind of like it just sits in that gap. It fills that void really well. It's at Walsall, at the Bescott Stadium again, and I think this year might be the last year for a while that's going to be this big. So if you are and ahhing and think, oh, I might go next year, it might not be. Well, if it's on next year, it might not be there, and it might be a lot smaller. So if you want to experience the full gamut, then come next week, because I say, sort of way Craig's sort of speaking, I think he wants a break, and it might be he has a break for a year and might just do like a winter warm-up, or he might have a break completely for 2 years. I don't know. You know, but all I know is the sort of general consensus, the general sort of thing is this is probably the last big one, you know, for the foreseeable future. Now, what that foreseeable future is, if it's just a year or whatever, I don't know. So I say, if you're on the fence, if you're on an arming and you think you're going to come next year, you ain't. I'd come next week for sure. So details down below. You can get your tickets and all that kind of shit. Park is generally pretty good. I mean, it's obviously a fucking football stadium. Season's off anyway, it's an off season, so there's plenty of free parking there. It's a great event. Loads of lads are going. You know, I don't know the full list. I've not really been taking names per se, but you know, there'll be plenty of fucking people there, proper, you know, community people from the tubes and stuff. So if you see anybody, if you see me, if you're that bothered to come and say hello, I'll always say hello to you. I'll be going up with my mate Rob, so I'll be staying over on the Saturday night, and then probably back, you know, in whatever fucking condition we're in the Sunday. But yeah, we were staying in the town centre, so we couldn't get into the Radisson, which is across the road. So it'll probably be a bit more, maybe less drinky, I want to say. Now I'm going to say that, and then completely go fucking against everything I said, and I'll probably be fucking slaughtered before fucking 2 o'clock. No, it will be, because obviously what we've got to do, we've got to then leave the event and then go and check into the hotel. So you can't check into the hotel till 2 o'clock. So probably sort of, you know, I'm going to try honestly my bestest to be you know, a little bit more less boozy, just because it's not fair on Rob really. And yeah, and we've got the Saturday night anyway, so that's the kind of very rough, sketchy plan. And plans will change, because that's what happens, and God knows what will happen. But yeah, there's plenty of people going. A lot of the admins from Retro Round will go. So Scott Brand's going to be there. David Jameson's going to be there. I'll be there. I'm not sure. Lee won't be there. Nathan Russell, he'll be standing. So Flying Golden Saucer, Bedpan Gaming. He hates that name. So no, Golden Saucer Gaming. He'll be stalling out. So grab yourself a bargain. I said there's loads of, you know, there's some really good fucking trades there. Mate Dana is going to be stalling out. Medin's Retro. Fucking hell. You know, you've got people like coming from Cool. Mr. Badge is coming up with Big Mike Houlihan. Pete Old School, Variety Face. Fucking Scott. Glory Hunter. I'm not sure if Lucius is going. Actually, I need to check, see if Lucius is coming. I don't think he is. But there's loads of people turn up. Daz is going to be there. Go and annoy Daz. Say to him, oi, fucking Oppo, why did you delete your channel and all your videos, you bastard? Put them back up. I don't think you can actually. Maybe you might be able to delete them. But yeah, there's be loads of people. Jay, Snake, Alex, Nintendo Arcade. See, I'm saying I'm not taking names. I'm just trying to reel off people that fucking said that they're going to be there. Loads of people. Rudy and Kev, So Rudy's from Retromania. Kev's, what's his channel? K-Diz is going to be there. Fucking hell. I'm not sure if Shocks, I haven't seen Shocks for a while. I think Shocks might, I don't know if he's going to come. I don't think Craig Gira again's coming. Roller X Core, Eddie, that's not X, Roller Core. Eddie's going to be there. To be honest, I've never met Eddie. Hopefully he does know he can't bring his fucking rollerblades indoors. No fucking roller skating in here, you bastard. Don't know why I said it like that. Burnout Culture, Mark's going to be there. There's fucking loads of people, loads of people. So come and say hello if you see anybody. Oh. I think that's it, guys. I think that's enough. But like I say, if you're fucking umming and ahhing about coming to Revival, or you always thought, oh, I might go, I don't know, I'll go next year, I'll go next year. They want to be in next year. That's what I'm saying. So get yourself there. Be there or be square, as they say. As they say. I don't know. Next video will probably be Revival pickups recap. Hopefully, fingers crossed, get that Mega Drive set properly finished this time. Again, before I make any sort of announcements, I'll probably go back and count it again just in case. And then do their videos, and that'll probably be me done then. I think that'll be me done for the tubes. That's it. Call it a day. Retire to a beachfront. Sell it all and go and live on the beach. No, I'm joking. Right, I'm going to fuck off because I'm talking bollocks. See you next week. I say honestly, I'm not bullshitting you about. It's not a marketing ploy. Craig hasn't put me up to this, Craig Turner. But I definitely know there was murmurings, there are rumblings that it might be the last year. So yeah, see you next week, motherfuckers. Take it easy. Bye bye.